Another day, another video, and I just wanted to chat with you all a bit about the National Poetry Slam. The National Poetry Slam was supposed to happen earlier this year. The semi-finals were supposed to happen earlier this year as a part of the Bocas Lit Fest around April, and then the finals in May. And because I placed third last year, I automatically had a spot in the semi-finals this year. All of that was supposed to happen, and then boom, the virus, the lockdown, the restrictions, and all of those things happened, and so it had to be postponed. I was kind of operating from the place that it would be postponed to like September, but 2 weeks ago I received an email from National Poetry Slam giving us an update on this new format of the National Poetry Slam, asking me if I would still be interested in holding my spot in the competition. New format, if you haven't seen it on Facebook or Instagram yet, is basically it's going to go on now, not as a live show, but as 3 pre-recorded episodes that will air on TV6. And so I guess it's gonna be like semi-finals 1, semi-final 2, and then the grand finale. However, it came at a time where I wasn't even thinking about National Poetry Slam in that way. There's so many other things going on in my life that I need to give energy and focus to right now that it kind of came out of timing. For lack of a better term, the notice came kind of out of timing. I didn't expect it, and then we would have only had 2 weeks to prepare. And it's a weird thing to navigate because I can speak on, for me, I was not in any slam mode, or even slam was the furthest thing from my mind. I actually forgot about that because so many things are happening in the world right now, and it just came from a weird place. It came at a weird time, and I just decided for my mental health, for my well-being right now, that participating is not going to be the best thing right now. If maybe it was later in the year or even next year, sure. I don't feel bad about my decision to not participate. I think it will allow other participants, other younger, upcoming participants to get a even greater chance at placing at the final stage. I have been slamming since 2015, and so I think right now is a great time to just take a break, to step back and to really I'm at a place where I reassessing a lot of things in my life, in my career, deciding like really putting thought to what things am I giving my energy to, what things I'm not going to give energy to. Right now, National Poetry Slam is not something that I want to give my energy to. It just seems like if it's something that's just easy, but trust me, it's one of the most stressful things I've had to prepare for in the past 5 years. When slam time come, it leaves you on edge. It makes you a bit anxious, even on the night when you have to perform. It's a very nerve-wracking kind of season, but it's also exhilarating, and it also allows you that space to push your work to the next level, to think outside of the box, to try to outdo yourself, to try to outdo yourself. For the people who've been slamming for like 2-3 years, to assess where you were last year and then see how you could top that. So I think it's a really good opportunity for any poet looking to expand and to grow, and not to mention the audience, to have your voice be heard, have your message be heard by so many people. And think about it, TV6 is just this huge platform. So I think the slam adapting to this new way of life, where we have to think of ways in which to engage without having to be physically present, because it's a risk, it's a huge risk. I think the slam is doing a great job at that. It's just this time around that is not for me, and I can't admit that, and that's the vibes, that's what it is. So yeah guys, that's the reason why I won't be performing in the competition this year. I really hope I did my best at explaining my reasons why. The mixture of bad timing and me not being in the mental space, the emotional space, the life space to put my energy towards the competition at this point in time. Hopefully next year things will be different and I'll be able to participate. I still have my poem that I was planning on performing this year So it's just a matter of continuing to work on it and make sure that it's ready for next year's competition. For persons who are still a part of the competition, I am no longer a competitor, so if you feel like you want to pass an idea, you want to get feedback on a poem, you want to get feedback on a performance choice or anything like that, feel free to reach out to me. I'll make myself available as much as possible. And yeah, that's it. I hope you're looking forward to the next video. It's definitely going to be a poem, a patriotic poem. On the 17th of August kicks off the beginning of National Patriotism Month. So I'm trying to be on theme a bit. So you all can look out for that. I will try and have it pre-scheduled so that you know exactly when you can expect that one. And that's it there for the video, guys.